The dispute over a major energy pipeline project is threatening to drive a wedge between Europe's two powerhouses, Germany and France. Nord Stream 2 would see Russian gas pumped into Europe through the Baltic Sea, but France is apparently making moves to block the project. Our Europe correspondent Peter Oliver has the details.
France could be about to put the cat among the pigeons when it comes to the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline from Russia to Germany. It's understood they may be about to vote in favour of changes to the EU gas directive. Now, this is according to a story that ran in the German newspaper Süddeutsche Zeitung. The paper specifically says that this is a move to target Nord Stream 2. They quote unnamed sources in the French government saying, "We don't want to increase dependency on Russia while damaging the interests of EU nations like Poland and Slovakia." Now, there is a vote set for Friday on these amendments to the EU gas directive. These moves would give Brussels a lot more sway over projects like Nord Stream 2 because Nord Stream 2 is funded by a third party, Russia's Gazprom. And under these changes to the gas directive, that would allow the EU Commission a lot more access to them. It had been thought that Germany would vote along with France, the Netherlands, Belgium, Austria, Greece and Cyprus to say no to these changes. However, if the French do decide to side with changing the EU gas directive, well, the fact of Germany getting its way becomes a lot more shaky. The Nord Stream 2 gas project is intended to send 55 billion cubic metres of gas per day from Russia into Germany. Germany is set to make a lot of money out of this, both German companies and the German state. However, Poland and the Baltic states, they've been against this since the beginning. They say it gives too much power to Russia over the EU's energy infrastructure, and also that it cuts Ukraine out of its important transit role. Now, Angela Merkel, the German Chancellor, has said in the past that this is not the intention of Nord Stream at all.
We believe this is an economical project. We're also for energy diversification. We also want Ukraine to have continued transit gas traffic. But we believe that Nord Stream is no danger to diversification.
The United States also hates Nord Stream 2. Washington wants the EU to buy liquid natural gas from the United States, which incidentally comes in a lot more expensive than piping it directly from Russia to the EU itself. In fact, the US ambassador to Berlin, Richard Grenell, has warned German companies about getting involved with Nord Stream, saying if they do, they could face sanctions. And Ambassador Grenell put his name to a letter along with the US ambassadors to Denmark and the European Union, saying why they're against Nord Stream 2.
That the EU is dependent on Russian gas harbors risks for Europe and the West as a whole and puts us all in a precarious position. Nord Stream 2 will deliver more than just Russian gas. Russia's might and influence will spread all the way to Europe.
Well, the vote on Friday could well prove to be a stumbling block in getting the Nord Stream 2 project off the ground that, well, certainly neither Russia nor the German side thought they were going to be facing.